This is James from GameFront, and this is a walkthrough of Silent Hill Downpour. We're not going to read all that stuff. I'll tell you the God's honest truth. I've already been through this area. I've already done it, but I tried a new version of recording because I noticed that there's some like digitizing of my audio, but I can't do it because it crashed. So we're going to have to deal with the audio quality I have. I'm going to try to mess with the settings of what I'm already doing to make it better. I'll try not to spoil anything super special. But there's a dog. There's a dog in there. Sorry, spoiled it. This is UV light to find clues later. Some bodily fluids on the ground. And here's the dog that will incessantly bark. Sorry, spoiled it for you. Here's the fire truck. I pick it up once because I can't use it. Then I walk over here and I say to myself, oh, there's a lock, but I have... And then I walk down here and say, it's too deep.
Too deep. I wonder where it goes.
I am awful at spoiling things. It's just terrible. I can't help it. Now I'm going to take this over there, and it's going to pump the water out after I push a button. I can't stop. Conveniently, there's a hole right there, so it slides easily. Here's the button.
Let's see if this works.
It does. It works. I can get in from the inside. Let me just show you. I'm not going to show you. I'm just going to go fast. Down here, there's going to be a security guard badge. I need that badge to get into something. And, there it is. Pick it up. The water is rising again. Maybe they pushed the old reversing button. Now, this is crazy. It doesn't make it any less scary. We gotta get into this office. Luckily, they don't follow me into here. At least they didn't last time. Whoops. Inventory! Security car. It's all good. Open door! And now I'm safe. We're going to turn on some music really quick.
This is DJ Rick's playing the tunes you want to hear. Year after year after year. We've been together a long time. DJ Rick's got this one movie class for y'all, so perk up them ears. We're way out of town.
That's an interesting thing to say for the final part. I know way out of town. So, this room is pretty interesting. Over here we got ourselves the other door that was locked before. Oh, and I didn't see this first aid kit. Alright, I think that's got to be all that's in here. I hadn't seen the first aid kit before. Back here. One. You know, oh, and also there's... This is open already. That was closed before. Oh, it got opened. Leave me alone. Oh, I hope the dog barking stops them from chasing me. Freight elevator time. Push the button. Okay. And what's next? There we go. Whew.
Welcome to the Silent Hill Archive and Library.
gonna trade out this axe for this axe. Actually, you know what? Maybe I shouldn't. Another spoiler, I'm gonna use this axe to cut some wood. Oh! I knew that was gonna happen. Yeah, laugh it up, Ghosty. And then I'm gonna do this. And let's see, was there anything over here? I can't recall. No. So then I run over here and go trade out the old axe for the new axe. You're probably asking me why. It's because I fought some of those weeping bats, and when I block, and I've learned to block pretty well, my axe breaks, and I want as much blocking and attacking as possible. So, here we go. Through this way. That was supposed to be 2 attacks. Alright. And the other thing that I've changed now is I'm not killing him on the floor. Somebody says I'll get a secret ending. Which, you know, I would love to get the best ending. I just dropped my axe. That was smart of me. Now, let's see. Oh, there's a first aid kit here. Release. Is there something over here? Looks like the answer is no. I don't like leaving them twitch like that. I feel like they're going to come back to life, but I'll deal with it. Alright, and then here's the first floor map, which my first time I said, well, why don't you just put all the maps in one pamphlet for anybody that's just, you know, here. And we come into this room. We examine this. Welcome to Shepherd's Glen. I don't know what that means. And those monsters you hear in the background, we will... Oh, there's wheelchair marks. I actually didn't see this before. It's back where I came from. The wheelchair goes into there. Well, I didn't go there before. I found more bodily fluid somewhere else. Ah! And that happened before, too. I forgot about that one. UV lights. There's a book here that talks about Roman gods. I had read it before, but I'm not going to bother. It was boring. Lots of words I had a hard time pronouncing. And... this was the last room that I was in before I ended the video. It took me a lot longer than this time. Because there's a bad guy. He's going to be back around this corner, I believe. Read. I did not read whatever this was. Oh. Okay. Sociology, evolution of the penal system, introduction. Alright, here we go. The concept of using prison as punishment for convicted criminals is a relatively new one. Prior to the 19th century Britain, prisons were used primarily to detain suspects awaiting their trial, or prisoners marked for death until the sentence could be carried out. Those not sentenced to death were commonly sent into workhouses, slavery, or penal colonies. The modern-day theory behind using prisons as punishment is one of rehabilitation, through the validity of this approach, though the validity of this approach is questionable. In America especially, the high rearrest rates imply there is no rehabilitation or good behavior, that once convicted, a criminal's life is forever linked to wrongdoing. Though philosophies have evolved, many practices have not. In Britain, during the Regency and Victorian periods, prison ships, sometimes called prison hulks, were used extensively as means for transporting prisoners to penal colonies. Typically bound for places like Australia and Tasmania. However, the British penal system quickly recognized the effectiveness of water as means of imprisonment and began using prison hulks solely as means of incarceration rather than transport. These stationary vessels would be packed to capacity with prisoners and anchored just within sight of the tantalizing coast, but just far enough away that the endless deep on which they floated promised to swallow any foolish enough to attempt to swim to shore. The conditions within, that's where it ends. That was only slightly more exciting than the Roman ones. Talking about different gods. Here's more bodily fluids. Oh, you want to see where the why the bodily fluids are here? Because somebody was playing with this over here. Some sick, twisted person.
Looks like somebody has specific taste in entertainment.
Yep. So without further ado, we will face this bad guy. See? Come on down, That was not a hit. You know what? This is what I ended up losing my axe because it broke and having to throw chairs at him, which seemed to work. So I'm just going to cut to the chase and save my axe for later. Come here, you sick bastard. Run away! He gets upset when you hit him with chairs. Oh, he's behind me! That's fine. Now he's gone. Now he's gone. Gotcha again. That didn't seem to make him bleed, though. I hope he's getting hurt. Sound. Almost out of chairs, though. Wait, this sound that's happening now was not happening before. I don't know what that means. Hello? Now we're in here. We get another note. This is basically what it says, is that the parole said that he could get out of jail. And then there was this note that says there was a murder in the jail. And that, you know, that there was an investigation. Clearly he's involved with it. Alright, so I don't know where that thing went. Where would you go if you were a sick, twisted mutant of a life form? He's gone. I never killed him. Did he try to hide back here? Alright, fine. Well, nonetheless, this is where I ended last time. This is where we shall end again. But I'm taking the axe. So, this is all the spoilers I had. Next video will be spoiler-free. Sorry, I'm not nearly as, I think, excited when I already know what's going to happen, but I'm not going to lie to you and pretend pretend like I don't. It's just not my style. So, when we climb up this ladder, it will be all brand new things. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. One more peek for that bad guy. Nope, he seems gone. Bye-bye.